I just want to tell you a little more about what processes we use here and why they work. So my core method, even though I've done lots of other trainings and have experience in other areas, is the Sedona Method, because it's just so simple and so powerful. And I've been working with this for over a decade. The beginning of every Sedona Method process is welcoming, and if welcoming is too much, it's allowing. So we simply practice and learn to allow whatever's going on with us, whatever thoughts we're having, whatever feelings we're having. And although that sounds incredibly simple, you think, well, how's that going to have any effect? What those of us with an ADHD neurotype personality, however you like to refer to it, is there's so much conflict going on in our minds, and it wastes so much energy and makes life very uncomfortable. However we feel, we think we should be feeling differently. Whatever we're thinking, we're trying to think differently. We don't believe we should be allowed to think how we think. It's like, oh no, I mustn't think that, it's negative, or whatever rule we've applied for ourselves. And as we learn the method and as we practice opening to what's here, and you can't just say to somebody, you should just open to that, just accept it, it won't work. What happens as we practice that through the process is that we can let go of so much the conflict that's going on in our minds. And then we have access to a whole lot more power, a whole lot more peacefulness, a whole lot more relaxation, and actually a lot more mental capacity, because so much less energy is being wasted on the amount of tension we're giving to wanting to feel differently. And the other thing I always have to say about the Sedona Method is you can answer no to the questions. It's a question and answer inquiry process. So a lot of what we say is, could you welcome whatever's happening now? Could you allow it? And the best thing you can say often is, no, I can't. Because if that's how it feels to you, then the answer is no. I'm not welcoming that. I've got no intention of doing that. And that will often actually, ironically, bring a release. But what's important is that this is very much not one of these self-gaslighting spiritual processes where you feel like you have to not feel anything, or you shouldn't feel anything bad or aggressive or anything else, even though we feel that anyway. So this is very much about whatever's true for you. And it's a private process. It's happening within your mind. And it's just for you. So particularly when we're working on other people, it's just for you. It's for your freedom, your life. It's not for anybody else. So that's always really key to remember as well. Another key concept that we use in the Sedona Method is we focus on wanting. So a lot of the time I'll be saying, could you allow or welcome wanting control, wanting approval, wanting security? And we're really focusing on not the thing, not the control, approval or security, but on the wanting. Now in English, wanting equals lack. Wanting actually means lack if somebody's wanting for something. So that's the end stage of the process. But for those of us with the ADHD style personality, wanting things can be very difficult because we're scared we won't get them because we haven't got them in the past. And so we often do things like pretend we don't want things, or do a spiritual course where you're not allowed to want anything. So we're not doing that here. So we really allow all that wanting, and really make as much space for that as we possibly can. And then after that, we can, in a sense, let it go, but it's not a denial. It's more like allowing the tension to dissolve. So as always with the Sedona Method, the only way you can work out whether it's for you is by trying it. But I hope that gives you some indications, a little more information on how this works. And please do subscribe and give one of the processes a try. It's really no risk, and see if it resonates with you. So thank you for your attention, and I hope to see you again soon. Thank you.